Hey guys, we got Hilda here today. Hi Hilda, are you there?
Hey there, it's Hilda. I was just yapping with my pets when I thought about the lamb and donkey that went on a search for Jesus so they could ask him a question. Let me tell you that story. The night sky over Bethlehem sparkled with countless stars, but one shone brighter than them all. In a quiet stable just outside the city, a baby lamb named Levi and a young donkey named Daniel lay side by side in the soft hay, gazing up at that magnificent star. Levi, filled with wonder, whispered a question to his friend. He wanted to know if there were animals in heaven. The star above made him think there must be places more beautiful than anything they had ever seen. Levi asked another donkey friend his thoughts as the three friends watched the people enter the village. A passing camel carrying a shepherd overheard the three talking and told him that they could find Jesus in Jerusalem. Inside the stable, Levi asked the camels and shaped their thoughts. As the first golden light of dawn touched the hills, Levi sprang to his feet, full of excitement. He told Daniel they should go ask Jesus. The shepherds had said this man knew everything about God in heaven. And so, two small friends with big questions set off, their tiny hoofs clicking softly on the stone paths of Bethlehem. They searched high and low, through narrow streets, past sleepy market stalls, and around wells where women gathered water. But Jesus was nowhere to be found. Daniel quietly wondered if maybe Jesus wasn't in the city at all. Leaving Bethlehem behind, they wandered into the warm desert. In the distance, they spotted a flock of sheep and a shepherd. Levi called out, asking if they knew where Jesus was. The eldest sheep smiled kindly and answered that the teacher wasn't there, but perhaps he could be found in Jerusalem. The shepherd added gently that the journey of the heart was always worth taking, and told them to follow the road toward the rising sun. So they did, through dust and sun, up hills and down hills. Their journey continued until they met a man riding a camel, a wise man in a flowing robe. He greeted the little travelers with peace and asked who they sought. When they told him they were looking for Jesus, he smiled warmly and said they would find him at the Jordan River, teaching and praying. He pointed them toward the valley that led to the water. On their way, they met a camel that said he's seen Jesus in Jerusalem, and a bird that said Jesus was near the river. On down the road, they met some white doves. They told them Jesus was at the shore of the river. The road was long, but with every step, Levi and Daniel's hope grew. And finally, they reached the river bank. And looking around, there he was, coming towards them. A gentleman, his eyes full of kindness, and his arms was open wide. Jesus welcomed the little lamb and donkey, asking what had brought them so far. With hearts full of courage and wonder, they asked the question that had led them on their journey. Were there animals in heaven? Jesus knelt beside them, smiling with joy. He spoke of a day to come, when the wolves would live with the lamb, when the lion would each draw like the ox, when a child would lead them, and when no one would harm or destroy. For the earth would be filled with the knowledge of the Lord. Levi's eyes grew wide with amazement. So, animals will be there? And Jesus, with deep love in his voice, told them that all creation would know peace. And yes, especially little donkeys and lambs who seek truth with pure hearts. Then he embraced them both, wrapping them in the warmest hug they had ever known. and blessed them, telling them to go home with joy, for they were precious to the Creator today and always. Levi got his answer, their hearts full of wonder and peace. Back in the stable, as twilight returned and the bright star twinkled above, Levi whispered that they had their answer. And Daniel smiled, knowing they have met Jesus. Under the starlit sky, the two friends drifted to sleep, dreaming of a world where wolves and lambs would play, and every creature, great and small, would find its place in God's perfect love.
Great story. Hey guys, would you please like and subscribe? We have more new stories and also music videos from the Jazz and Blues Fest. So please check back. Have a good day.